They banned these on certain dark web forums, flagged them, tried to bury them. Every single one of these daggers is still sitting right there, legally available, waiting to be found by the right person. These aren't your average blades. These are precision-engineered, military-inspired, and in some cases, flat-out terrifying in the best possible way. We're talking about blades built for collectors, survivalists, outdoorsmen, and sport enthusiasts. Tools of real-world purpose and jaw-dropping design. Some of these are competition legal. Depending on your local laws, always check regulations before purchasing any blade. Now, let's get into it. Civivi Typhoeus. Most people walk right past this one, and that's exactly what makes it dangerous. The Civivi Typhoeus is a compact, lightning-fast, double-edged dagger with a symmetrical blade that hits like a stiletto and carries like a keychain. For a blade under 4 inches, the cutting geometry on this thing is almost criminally efficient. It was designed for precision, not show. Collectors love it. Tactical sport enthusiasts love it even more. Depending on local laws, this is one of the most underrated carry tools on the market today. ZT-0512. Zero tolerance doesn't make weak knives, period. The ZT-0512 is a heavy-duty, American-made fixed blade that feels like holding a piece of industrial machinery in your hand. And it cuts like one, too. The Tanto-influenced dagger tip is built for deep penetration through tough materials, making it a serious outdoor and survival tool. This looks simple, but it's seriously powerful, and it'll outlast almost anything else in its class. This is where most people get it wrong. They judge a blade by its looks. The next one looks basic. It is absolutely not. CRKT Sting. This shouldn't even be legal in some places. The CRKT Sting is a neck knife with a double-edged spear point blade that was literally inspired by Special Forces combat designs, and it weighs almost nothing. The Kydex sheath system lets you carry it horizontally, vertically, or around your neck, giving you deployment speed that most people can't even process. It's a survival tool, a backup blade, and an absolute collector piece all in one. SOG Pentagon XR. SOG built their reputation on military contracts. The Pentagon XR is the civilian version of that legacy. A fully serrated, double-action tactical dagger with SOG's legendary assisted technology built right into the handle. When used responsibly, this blade opens fast, holds it tighter than almost anything else in this price range. This is a precision instrument designed for speed, and it shows in every single detail. And here's the crazy part. The next blade on this list started its life as a military sidearm concept, and it shows. Hogue Sig Sauer. Most people have no idea this exists, and that's a shame. Hogue teamed up with Sig Sauer, yes, the firearms company, to produce a dagger-style fixed blade mirrors the ergonomics of a tactical pistol grip. The G10 handle, the full-tang construction, the drop-point dagger blade geometry. Every inch of this knife screams precision engineering. Hunters, emergency responders, and serious collectors treat this like a crown jewel. Depending on local laws, this is one of the most premium tools money can buy. M16-14SFG Dagger. The M16-14SFG is a double-edged dagger variant from CRKT's legendary M16 line, and it carries the DNA of a blade originally designed for Special Forces operators. The Tanto-style double grind on this blade gives it a cutting ability that most modern folders simply can't match, and the triple-point serration near the base is aggressive in all the right ways. For sport use and outdoor survival, this thing has a silent advantage that most people can't even articulate until they hold one. You'd expect this to be a simple combat knife. It's not. It's an engineering marvel. Sog Seal Commander. Sog Seal Commander was originally developed for US Navy SEALs, and that heritage is baked into every millimeter of this blade. The clip-point dagger edge, the craton handle that grips even when wet, and the sheer balance of this fixed blade make it one of the most capable outdoor and survival tools ever made available to the public. When used responsibly, this blade performs flawlessly in extreme conditions. Water, mud, cold. Conditions most blades don't survive. This is military-grade engineering in your hands. Fixed blade. This looks simple, but it's seriously powerful. A purpose-built tactical fixed blade with a full-tang construction, 1095 high-carbon steel, and a grip designed for zero slippage under pressure. This is what survivalists and hunters reach for when everything else fails. There's no mechanism to break, no lock to fail, just pure blade, pure handle, pure reliability. Sometimes the most dangerous tool in the room is the one with no moving parts. Most people overlook military surplus-inspired daggers. The next one proves exactly why that's a mistake. Ramadi Dagger. Named after one of the most contested cities in modern military history, the Ramadi Dagger is a double-edged combat-inspired blade with a diamond cross-section, one of the strongest geometric shapes in blade design. The edge retention on high-carbon steel like this is almost unreal for a production knife at this price point. Collectors treat it like a piece of history. Outdoorsmen treat it like a serious survival asset. Either way, this dagger earns its name. Zero Tolerance Dagger. Zero Tolerance makes zero compromises. Their dagger variant combines S35VN steel, one of the most premium stainless alloys on the planet, with a handle that costs more to manufacture than most full knives retail for. This is a blade built with the kind of obsessive precision that watch manufacturers use, not knife factories. The symmetrical dagger grind holds an edge longer than almost anything you'll find under $500. This shouldn't even exist at this price, but it does. The next two are on a completely different level. Most enthusiasts won't even talk about these out loud. Kizer Quartz. Kizer Cutlery operates out of China, but they hire American designers, use CPM S35VN steel, and produce results that shame most American manufacturers. The Quartz is a frame lock flipper with a dagger-inspired blade geometry that is shockingly smooth for a production knife. The titanium handle combined with the mirror-polished blade gives it a visual presence that photographs like a piece of jewelry and cuts like something twice the price. When used responsibly, this is one of the most impressive production blades ever made. Evolution Ironclad. This is the one that started the conversation. The Evolution Ironclad is a double-edged dagger with a full convex grind, an edge geometry that only high-end custom makers usually bother with, and it comes at a production price that makes no sense for what you're getting. The grip is textured G10, the blade is D2 tool steel, and the balance point sits exactly where it should for both sport and survival applications. Depending on local laws, this blade is everything the dark web rumors said it was. And it's sitting right there, available to anyone who knows where to look. Every single blade on this list is available right now, legally, openly on the surface web. No dark web required. These aren't myths or legends. They're precision tools engineered for sport, survival, collection, and real-world utility. And here's the thing. What we covered today barely scratches the surface. There are blades being designed right now that will make this list look tame. The blade world is deeper, darker, and more impressive than most people will ever know.